What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It is your girl, your diva of knowledge, Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Cafe de Paris. What's good? I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded and I haven't gone live. I had a lot on my plate, a lot of things I had to do. I'm at the end of the quarter with my college classes, so I'm almost done. Well, I'm officially done with my second master's degree, so I am colleged out. I am not going to any more colleges ever in life. I've been in college for almost damn 15, 16 something years, and I am done, done, done. No more college. They got enough of my money. These colleges got enough of my money, and then I insult the injury. I'm gonna have to pay all these jokers back. I'm going to owe them an arm, a leg, and an ovary. That's how critical it is, y'all. I promise you. What's up, EE? Big ups to everybody that's inside the chat room, or those of you who just chiming in. I appreciate you. So yes, honey, I am done with college. It's over. I've been in college since my daughter has been 6 7 years old, and my daughter is going on 18. That's how long I have been in school. So like I said, I know a lot of us as black women, we don't always get props for getting college degrees, or black men for that matter. When we go to college, people just look at it like it's nothing really to be even proud of or to feel accomplished. When the truth of the matter, if you have graduated from college, you have a lot to feel proud of, because it is not easy. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of dedication. And the truth of the matter is, everybody is not college material. You know what I mean? Some of us is back page material. But everybody ain't college material. What's up, Lizzie Fag? How's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna have to owe them everything, y'all. I don't know if y'all been keeping up, but it's been so much drama in the YouTube streets, honey. We have had more drama than Jerry Springer, okay? YouTube streets have had more drama than Love and Hip Hop. YouTube streets have had more damn drama than anything I could think of at this point. It has been a hot ass mess with these YouTube streets, honey. Everybody is going in on everybody. Folks throwing each other up under the bus. People on panels throwing shade at other YouTube content creators. It is just terrible. Every time I think all of us have grown and we've reached another place in life, I always find out, before I can give black folks credit, we just cannot get it together. We can't get it together. We just, it's like dealing with, dealing with black folks in the YouTube streets these days. It's almost like, you know, getting stirred up in the beehive. It's like getting caught up in the beehive. You miss and throw one rock at that beehive, you're gonna have all type of bees swarming around trying to sting the hell out you. The YouTube streets is messy, y'all. And the truth of the matter is, I realize the key to the reason why the YouTube streets are so messy is because it's a lot of subscribers that are entertaining the shenanigans. A lot of the subscribers, they are going where the drama is action packed, honey. So over here, I already know I'm not going to have a lot of subscribers. I'm not going to have a lot of people checking for my channel, because I don't keep drama going on. And what's going on is, a lot of these YouTube content creators know all I got to do, if I want viewers, if I want subscribers, if I want donations, all I have to do is keep drama stirred up. Now, I guarantee you, if I was on my channel arguing, going toe to toe with another YouTube content creator, or I'm talking reckless about another young YouTube content creator, I will have people swimming and flooding to my channel. But the problem with the black community, and I've said this before, we don't want to be educated. We want to be entertained. We want to go where the action is. We want to go where the drama is. It's a lot of, y'all have to realize, we have a lot of miserable folks. And because we have a lot of miserable people feed off of other miserable people. You know what I mean? It's like you have a lot of spiritual vampires out there that are sucking the spirit out of people, trying to drain people. Me, for one, I don't like getting caught up, into the YouTube streets. I certain channels I don't listen to or like I used to. Certain YouTube content creators, I don't go to their panel. I don't go on their panels. I don't hang out in their chat rooms because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yeah, of course, Water Sniper ain't no drama over here, honey. I'm boring. I'm not going toe to toe with another YouTube content creator. I'm not over here talking messy about somebody. I'm not over here throwing somebody under the bus. I don't have somebody with my panel that I'm arguing with. Of course, there's no drama here, so you already know. What's up, Devin? Y'all already know. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just over it. I'm over the YouTube drama. I'm over the YouTube chaos. The whole point of us building platforms on YouTube was supposed to be to reach the Black community. We were supposed that to me that was supposed to be the fundamental purpose of Black men and Black women creating YouTube channels was to reach the Black community, educate the Black community, and give the Black community wisdom and knowledge. That's what the platform is supposed to be used for. But as always, we abuse the privilege of something because I believe the reason why Black men and Black women are so goddamn boisterous, and the reason why a lot of us can't shut the hell up, and the reason why a lot of us don't know when we're doing too much, because you have to realize Black people, we are still under that slave mentality where back in the day we wasn't allowed to have a voice. You have to realize during the slavery era, during the plantation days, Black men and Black women, what's up, Shar? Black men and Black women, we weren't allowed to have a voice. Shar, I didn't forget about you. I'm gonna try to have something for you at the end of the month. So just look, just be on the lookout. I'm gonna send you something for being a faithful moderator. So just be patient because I am a broke ass two-master degree college student. I'm too embarrassed to even tell people I got two master's degree because I don't have the first. I haven't mastered a goddamn job. I got all these master's degrees and ain't mastered a goddamn thing. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad when you got all this education. I'm telling you, and a lot of people, a lot of these jobs, they do not want to take a chance on you when you are too educated. Um, when you have too much knowledge, they do not want to hire you because you become a threat. You become a threat. They don't want to, they won't take a chance on you if they feel like you're way too educated and you got too much, clout. They rather put somebody on who they know is pretty much in a struggle and not educated, because they know they could pay them pennies, or they know, they can do all type of underhanded things to them, and a person that's not educated is not going to catch on to it. So that's the unfortunate part. Unfortunately, when you have too much education, a lot of folks will not give you a fair chance, because you become a threat. They look at your resume and they see all these degrees that you have. They start looking at it like, nah, we can't take a chance with her. She too educated. So it hasn't been easy. I can honestly say that. I thought once I had got my degrees, there was going to be a lot of doors open for me, but I'm finding out the hard way that the actuality is you have a harder time um meet going to jobs and actually being employed in places where people are going to take a chance on you because you become a threat. They don't like it when you have too much knowledge. Unfortunately, it can kind of backlash. What's up, third degree Burns? Glad you made it. Yeah, supposed to absolutely, especially you're a Black woman, you're supposed to be a hood rat. You're supposed to be ratchet. You're not supposed to know nothing. You're not even supposed to have a high school diploma. So, unfortunately, all of those are strikes against you. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I know God has his own time, and so he'll place me where he needs me to be when the time is right. But on that note, like I said, y'all, it's been a lot of drama going on in the YouTube streets. And it is so sad that we have a lot of grown women and grown men who do not know how to conduct themselves as adults when it comes to having misunderstandings. There's a miscommunication. We do not know how to settle our issues behind closed doors like grown men and grown women. No, we rather come on these panels and disgrace each other live, disgrace each other in front of our subscribers, disgrace each other in front of other races. But what I find ironic is, do y'all notice? Maybe it's just me. I don't see these white people doing that. I don't see white people going on their panels as five white men talking bad about their white women. I don't see no white men that are going around here creating YouTube channels, these man cave channels, where all five white men are on the same panel and just talking about how trashy white women is all day. I don't never see it. If y'all see it, let me know. Because maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't never see it. I don't see white men do that. I don't see white women. I don't see 4 or 5 white females on a panel and sitting around just trashing and talking reckless about white men. I don't never see that. Why is it just us? What is it about us? I don't see the Asians doing it. I don't see the whites doing it. I don't see the Puerto Ricans doing it. I don't we the YouTube streets are so flooded with, well, no, let me take that back. The black YouTube streets are so flooded with chaos and drama, and it's toxic, and it's like drama is starting to spread like cancer amongst these black women and black men who are content creators of YouTube. First of all, as I mentioned before, and I say it again, the whole purpose of us creating a YouTube channel was so that we can reach the black community. So not only we can reach each other, but to teach each other. That really was the whole purpose of us having this whole YouTube platform. And originally, that's how it kind of started off. It started off in a positive light. But let me tell you what is starting to happen, ladies and gentlemen. What's starting to happen is there's too many egos that are getting in the way of the real purpose of what we're supposed to be doing as black men and black women. That is the problem. That is where we're falling short. We're letting egos and we're letting pride get in the way. And the reason I state this is because I'm so sick and tired of black men blaming black women for their failures and black women blaming black men for their failures. I am sick of it. I am sick of the opposite sex always blaming the opposite sex of their failures. Black people, we've been pulling out that same draw four out the Uno deck too long. It's getting old and it's getting tired. We've been using that same excuse. Every time a black man is ridiculed, he automatically wants to blame it on a sister somewhere. Or if a black sister's ridiculed, a black woman, she wants to blame it on a brother somewhere. The truth of the matter is, this is what's going on. When it comes to black men, as soon as a brother is called out and ridiculed, he automatically wants to blame a black woman in the background. He wants to say, well, black women aren't supportive enough. And black women, with the support, the bitter black woman movement, they have it out for us brothers. They want to see a brother down. They want to see a brother not win. That is the attitude a lot of these black male content creators have when it comes to black women. Same thing with black women. They got the same problem. All of these sisters will get together on these panels and have a black man bash fest talking reckless about all these other black men, because the truth of the matter is all of them are bitter and all of them are miserable in their own way. And it's a stating that misery likes company. So what better if I'm a miserable black woman, but to have on my team other miserable black women. And the thing is, we can all get together on a panel and talk reckless about all these other brothers. And the sad part is, not near one, it could be 5 black women on that panel, not near one is going to take accountability for the bullshit they're going through. They're not going to. Not one sister is going to come clean and say, you know what? True indeed. Okay, we all have made some poor choices and, not choosing the right black men, but why is that? What have I done where I keep drawing these same type of brothers to be attracted to me? Because when I see these sisters come together and they have this black bitter woman movement where they create their channel specifically on bashing black men, my thing is, you're saying everything that a black man has done to you. You talking about how black men ain't no good, black men ain't this and black men ain't that. But my thing is, you're not telling the whole story, sis. You only telling the parts that you want other bitter black women to sympathize upon you with. You're not telling other black women, I was promiscuous. I would lay with any Tom, Dick, and Daryl. Oh, I just got it with dude because I want the child support. Or I just slept with dude because I thought he was going to leave his wife for me. The problem is, black women, we always want to come together to crown each other's shoulders and to have a pity party. But very rarely somebody wants to be honest and put it out on the table and say, a lot of what we going through, we caused it upon ourselves because we was being thirsty or because, we needed validation. A lot of stuff we go through, black women, is things that we cause upon ourselves. It's not always a black man's fault. And it's the same thing with you black men. Everything that you go through as a black man, that don't mean a black woman is the cause of it. Because there are some black women out there who are ride or die for their black men. I know because I have been with my husband for 19 years. I was with him when he had, when he didn't have, when he had money, when he didn't have no money, when he was able to take me to Red Lobster, he couldn't take me to Red Lobster. I had to go to the store and buy pork and beans and cut up some damn weenies and sausage to put in the pork and beans and make some rice and brulee. That was our dinner. Okay, so y'all cannot sit up here. The problem with black men and black women, we want to take our own personal pains and we want to apply it to everybody, and that's not fair. I don't care how many black women dogged you out and used you. That don't mean all black women are out to get you or all black women are out to sabotage you. And I don't care how many black men did you in as a black woman. Not all black men need to be labeled dogs and need to be disrespected because you didn't make the best of decisions in the type of man that you chose. And that is the problem with the black community. We always want to blame something on somebody. We don't want to take accountability for nothing. And it's not just a black man thing. It's not just a black woman thing. It's both of us doing it. Both. It's both of us doing it. It's too many black men blaming black women for why they can't get ahead. And it's too many black women blaming black men for why they can't get ahead. The truth of the matter is, black men and black women, we both keep doing each other in. We both are doing it. We both are doing it. It's not just black women that are doing it, and it's not just black men. It is basically the both of us. Both genders are practically dragging each other. Basically, it's both. It's black men and it's black women. And until we come to that point and we realize that, we're going to keep staying in the same spot that we've always been. That's the whole truth of the matter. All of this about black women ain't this and black men ain't that. A lot of the stuff we go through, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things that we go through in life, we cause ourselves to go through it. A lot of it we put upon ourselves because we will not use our common sense, we will not use our wisdom, we will not use our knowledge, and that is the reason why some of us as black women, we can't get ahead, and some of you as black men, y'all cannot get ahead because y'all have learned to use whatever you're going through. You have learned to use that as an excuse for what other black people have done to you. What's up, rep? How's it going? Nice to see you. Exactly. Like I said, it's too many. It's just too much drama within the YouTube streets. And the problem with black men and black women, the one of our biggest problems are that we all want to be the most knowledgeable. That is one of the biggest problems within the black community. We want to be the only ones who know it all. And the moment somebody else has just as much knowledge or more, that person becomes a threat to us. There are some black men who have these YouTube panels, and there's something another black woman could say, and she could make plenty of sense. Her knowledge is strong, and he could know that she's one of those black women. She knows her shit and she knows what she's talking about. But because she's a black woman, he will not allow her to share her knowledge. And this goes both ways. You have some black women, there's something a black man could be saying that makes plenty of sense. She could know that brother know what he's talking about. She could know that brother is smart and educated. I know a couple of guys out there in the YouTube streets that are really wise. We got Law Movement, we got LMP, we got Wake the Hell Up. There's some black men out there and information men who got panels and are very smart and they kick real knowledge. And you have some people and you have some women, just because it's coming from a black man, she's not going to receive it anyway. And that's what's going on within the black community. We do not respect each other's knowledge. We do not respect each other's knowledge. When the bottom line is black men are knowledgeable in their own way and black women are knowledgeable in their own way. There's no such thing as black men are smarter than black women and black women are smarter than black men. We all have knowledge in our own way. Instead of competing together, what we should be doing is completing together. Instead of going at each other on these YouTube streets, disgracing each other, disrespecting each other, the same energy we put into trying to destroy each other and belittle each other, imagine how much of an impact we will have in the YouTube streets if we put that same energy into building each other and into uplifting each other. Imagine if we put that same amount of energy into that. But you know what? A lot of them are not going to do that. You know why? Because the moment you don't do drama, a lot of them, let me tell you the problem with a lot of people in these YouTube streets. What's up, freelance? The problem with a lot of these content creators, black men and black women, the problem is they are afraid. They fear giving positive messages. They fear giving real educational information. You know why? Because they don't want to lose subscribers. They don't want to lose donations. A lot of them fear the fact that if they stop entertaining drama, they're going to lose subscribers. So the truth is, a lot of these content creators, they have learned that if they want to keep their donations, if they want to keep their subscribers, they have to keep feeding the drama. What's up, James? Good to see you. That this is the problem. Like I said, black folks, we don't want to be educated. We want to be entertained. If you want more subscribers and you want more donations, you have to be willing to do a lot of male bashing. What's up, Dion? We have to do a lot of gender bashing. Like I said, you have black women that are bashing black men on their channel, and then you have black men who are bashing black women on their channel. But I don't see other races doing that. And like I mentioned it before, I don't see a bunch of white men on the panel talking reckless about their white women. I don't see it. I don't see Tyler, Scott, and Bobby. I don't see Tyler, Scott, Bobby, and Bob up there talking reckless about Becky on their channel. I don't see that. I don't see Becky, Susan, Abigail, and Laura. I don't see them talking reckless about Scott on their channel. It is only our race that is doing that, because the problem with the black community is all of us are broken, whether we want to admit it or not. We all are broken in some form or another. Rather, if we had a rough childhood, we came up rough in a rough childhood, maybe the way we were raised, the things we had to experience. Let me tell y'all something. The problem with the black community is there's a lot of scorned black men and there's a lot of bitter black women on both sides. Because when we hear the word scorned, we automatically want the word scorned to belong to a woman. We hear the word scorn. Oh, she's scorned. She's a scorned black woman. She's a scorned. Let me tell you something. It's some scorned black men out here too. The black community, the problem with all of us, we all are scorned in our own way. What's up, Inner Beauty? Thank you for stopping by. We all messed up, whether you want to admit it or not, because just like you as a black man, you looking at that black woman and you see her talking loud, you see her acting ignorant, you see her, in Waffle House acting an ass because they didn't make sure her they did make sure her steak and cheese omelet was cooked all the way, while you're sizing her up and you're looking at her and you're belittling her as a black man, saying, see, look at her, she ratchet, she this, she that. Yeah, I granted. What's up, Art? But the truth of the matter is, some of you black men out here, y'all are just as scorned and bitter just as much as the black women y'all complained about. Some of y'all came up in rough environments. You may have been a young black man who grew up in the hood, and you probably was one of those black boys that got picked on a lot because you didn't have a lot, or maybe you was raised in a household with a woman that wasn't a real mother. You seen different men coming in and out your mama apartment. You seen these different uncles, as they were called back in the day, and maybe the things that you saw your mother do as a young black man, it has already been programmed into your mind that black men not know that black women are whorish. Because if you grew up in that type of environment and that is all that you saw, of course that's going to change your perception as to how you perceive black women. It's a lot. Like I said, it's not just black women, it's both. You got some black men out here who are just as scorned and bitter as the women they complain about. And if it's not their childhood, a lot of the problem is some of these brothers, not all, because I don't want to put all black men in the same category. I'm not saying all of y'all are in this box. I'm only speaking to certain individuals. What I'm saying is, some of y'all, is certain things you have experienced that have made you perceive black women as the worst. Maybe it was that one sister who you decided to have a child from, who's now making your life miserable because she got you paying for child support and she's playing all kind of mind games and stuff with you. It's certain things that y'all have gone through also that have made you change your outlook as to how you look at black women and how you feel about black women. So it go both ways. And the sisters, I ain't even got to tell y'all, a lot of y'all is so damn miserable till it ain't even funny. We have a lot of black women. What's up, Seven? We have a lot of black women out here, that are broken and walking around in a lot of pain, and they think they can hide behind their pain by going on these channels talking reckless about other black men, or they got to keep screaming how independent they are. They have to talk loud and have to, step on somebody's toes to feel validated, when the truth of the matter is you are a broken black woman. Yes, exactly, Rep. Child support got a lot of these brothers scorned out here. I know they do. Child support got a lot of angry black men. And I get it. I'd be angry too if you put child support out on me. I'm not saying I don't understand it. Thank you, Inner Beauty, for the donation. Older women teaching the young. Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, child support got a lot of brothers scorned. That is why they going on these channels. Like I told y'all before, y'all have to be careful who you allow into your ear gate. When you go to these channels and you listen to these certain content creators, you have to be careful what you allow them to put into your air gate. Because as black men and black women, if you go to these channels, for instance, if you are a black man and you go to a channel and you listen to black men just bash black women all day, that will program you It will mentally program you into start hating black women, because if that's all you listening to, after a while you will believe all of the negative content that you hear, because that's the only thing you're exposed to. No problem, freelance. Appreciate you for coming in. Same thing with you black women. If you go to a channel and you hear black women bashing black men 24 hours a day, they talk about nothing else but what black men do and how you need to swirl and how black men are no good. If that is all you listen to every day, all day, that stuff is going to poison you. This is the reason why I step back from all of the negative content that I be hearing in these YouTube streets. I honestly, when I go to some of these YouTube channels, the moment I see these black men going at black women or black women going at black men, I have to shut it down and go somewhere else. What's up, Poetic? Good to see you. I have to go somewhere else. I cannot sit in a negative environment, because I'm telling you, when you listen to negative bullshit day in and day out, that stuff will become poisonous to your spirit. I cannot sit amongst a bunch of black women and hear them going in on black men all day. That's going to make me feel some type of way. That stuff rubs off. Do y'all not realize negative spirits, or do y'all not realize that spirits are transferable? That spirits are toxic? If you sit around something long enough, you will become just like the people you hang around. Your way of thinking will become just like the people you hang around. Like my uncle used to say, you can't sit in a perfume factory and come out and expect not to be smelling like perfume. I don't do it. I will not do it. I will not go to your channel if you're going to bash black men all day. I'm not going to sit around that. That stuff rubs off on me. Soon as my husband make a mistake, I'm going off. See, all black men is just alike. I'm looking at him all kind of way. I'm feeling some type of way about him. That stuff is toxic. And the same thing with you black men. Do not sit around other black men who just bash black women all day. That's poisonous. You don't entertain certain type of company. Who you hang around, a lot of they can affect your way of thinking. You sit around that and listen out all day. I tell y'all, the moment I go to your channel and I hear you talking reckless, I leave. I can't have that stuff in my spirit. I can't, because it's going to change my way of thinking. And a lot of y'all go to the same content creators knowing they're going to talk about the same negative garbage all the time. And you sit there, you amen it, you high five it, you praise these people who is feeding you all of this negative content. And you wonder why you so aggravated. You so irritated for no reason. You wondering why, what's up, Dion? You wondering why you have all these different damn mood swings. And why all of a sudden somebody speak to you, you have an attitude. Let me tell you something. Drama is contagious. You know, negativity is toxic. It's spiritual. What y'all have to realize, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the state of an emergency. It's a lot of spiritual warfare going on. You better protect your spirit and who you allow near it, because if you are not strong in God, if you're not secure within yourself, people will have you becoming something that you are not. You will become a black woman who hates black men, knowing you really do love black men and you really do want a black man, but you're sitting around too many people that's discouraging you from even pursuing a black man. And same thing with you black men. If you know you have a love for black women, even though we may get on your nerves and we talk too goddamn much and we extra at times, and I know we are, but you don't listen to all this other garbage these other black men are feeding you, because what it's going to do is going to intoxicate you spiritually. You have to be careful who you allow to feed you knowledge. Knowledge is a very heavy meal, and you better be careful who you're receiving it from, because the problem is what's going on with these YouTube streets. We have a lot of miserable people that are giving knowledge based off of their own misery. How many of y'all out there know that? Do you not realize these same people you're donating to, these same people you are moderating for, these same black men and black women who is feeding you all of this negative content? Do you realize Y'all thinking is knowledge that they feeding you. It is not knowledge. What they are feeding you is their own personal pain and anger, and what it is they're merging it into the knowledge that they are sharing with you. For instance, if I'm a black woman and my content is based on nothing but black men, and all I talk about is black men all goddamn day. I talk about how they ain't no good, how, they don't treat black women right. If that's all my content is about the majority of the time, you know who's going to support me? I'm gonna tell you who's going to support me. Who's going to support me is the same black women that's in the same amount of pain that I am in. That's who's going to support me. Because what, like I stated, misery loves company. Misery feeds, misery is energetic. It feeds off of one another. And that's how it happens. If you are a black man and you're going to these black male content creators where they talk bad about black women day in and day out, that's all you listen to. Do you know why you're listening to that? I'm gonna tell you why you're listening to that. Because you're in the same amount of pain that he is in. A lot of y'all think people kicking knowledge to y'all. They're not kicking knowledge, they're kicking pain. And what it is, people don't want to have to lick their own wounds. They want somebody to help lick their wounds. You have a lot of miserable people out here who y'all think is giving y'all knowledge. They're not giving you knowledge. They're feeding you pain. I want you to hate black women because I hate black women. Too many black women burnt me, so I'm going to make sure all these other brothers, I spit knowledge to them to make them hate black women the way I hate black women. Because I'm a scorned brother and I never got past the black women who took advantage of me. You don't look at what people say, listen to how they say it. If they are screaming and yelling, that's a brother in some pain. He's in pain. Look, don't look at what he say. Look at how he say it. He's emotional. His voice gets louder when he talks about black women. A black woman hurt him somewhere. It's hurt behind that angry voice. It's hurt behind it. Listen in between the lines. If there's a black woman up there, as she's explaining her hurt for black men, and black men ain't this, and that is why I swirl, and that is the reason I date outside of my race. She's a sister in a lot of pain. Boo, you dating outside of your race because you have already given up based on a couple of negative experiences that you had prior. And like I said, a lot of the things that we go through is stuff that we put upon ourselves. What's up, Sheeps? What's up, Phoenix? A lot of things we go through as black women and black men, we bring it upon ourselves. For instance, if you are a black man and you got your own content channel and the majority of your content is schooling other black men how to stay away from ratchet black women, okay, I get it. I support your movement. But if you're going to school these black men as to the reason why they need to stay away from black women, why won't you also school your brothers and tell them what you did to get caught up with these type of women? Because you can't speak on something that you ain't never had no affiliation with. So if all you can talk about is ratchet ass black women, that must mean that is all you have ever dealt with. That because you can't speak on something you can't relate to. So see, why you want to sit up here and bash other black women, unless you take accountability and say, look, I was one of them brothers, I ain't cared who I slept with. As long as she had a big booty and big breasts, I was in on it. And because that's if let's face it, you are what you attract. If all you can keep talking about is hood rats or whatever, then basically that's all you have dealt with. If you don't have nothing positive to say about any type of black women, well, that just lets me know you've never dealt with one. Those are the only type of women you've picked up. So you have made a general idea based on one or two ratchet sisters that you done dealt with. What's up, I am Alpha? Same thing with you black women. A lot of you black women, y'all do these panels and you want to have a kumbaya, you want to have a black man bash conversation where you want to talk reckless about black men and talk reckless about how no good black men are, but you're not telling these sisters what you did to attract these type of black men. Why do you have 3 4 different baby daddies with different last names? Oh, you supporting the single mother movement because you put yourself in a position to be a single mother. But see, you're not going to tell these sisters out here what you did. You're not going to sit up here and tell these sisters, oh, well, you know what? I used to be a hoe. I slept with anybody that gave me attention. Oh, I slept with married men. I slept with ballers because I want to get that 18-year child support. Don't school me unless you can tell me what you did to put yourself in that situation. I don't want to hear about all black men ain't no good. Why you keep picking up all no good black men? What is it about you in your spirit where that's all you keep attracting? You mean to tell me you got 5 6 baby daddies or something wrong with all of them and ain't nothing wrong with you? No, boo. And any black woman who listens to women who carry themselves in this manner and give out these type of messages, you need to shoot yourself in the goddamn foot. A black woman who's got 8 9 baby daddies ain't nothing she could tell me about no relationship or about what kind of man I need to get. You on husband number 3, number 4, and if you ain't never been married, you sure don't need to tell me about marriage. I'm tired of bitter sisters having this bitter black woman movement, and you're poisoning other young black women who are coming up in the world who don't know life. And instead of you schooling them, and instead of you teaching them right from wrong, you want to sit up here and tell all black women how no good all black men are. No, all black men ain't the same. You keep choosing the same black men. That's the problem. Because you want you a baller. You ain't want this dude because he was a little nerdy or he wasn't making enough of money. I don't want to hear all of that. It's time for us to wake up. As black men, as black women, we've been hibernating way too long. And same thing with you black men. All black women ain't no good. It's the black woman you chose that wasn't no goddamn good. Tired of black people putting each other in the same box. I don't see white people doing that. You know what? I've never seen a white man say, I'm not going to date any more white women because Becky took advantage of me. I've never heard white women say, I'm not dating any more white men because of what Scott did to me. It's only us black folks. We will throw in a towel and give up on each other easily. Let me tell you something. If I allowed what other black men to take me through to scar me, I would have never married a black man. Never. I wouldn't have had a black child from a black man if I allowed what other sisters put in my ear gate and things that I have gone through. It's basically what people have to understand is every loss is not a loss. Every loss is a lesson. So what if you didn't have the best of luck with the black men? You didn't have the best of luck of black women. It don't mean change your race. It means change your outlook on how you deal with certain individuals. That's what it means. Because let me tell you something. If you crazy as hell, let me tell you something. If you're a black woman and you crazy as hell, you can leave black men alone and give it a white man. But guess what? You're still gonna be a crazy ass black woman. You're gonna be a crazy ass black woman with a white man. That's all you're gonna be. And the same thing, with you white, with you black men. You figure the grass is greener once you go the other side, and you find out at the end of the day, she may be white, but she's still a woman. You piss off a white woman, guess what? She gonna make your life miserable too. A woman is a woman. There's no such thing as a black woman gonna burn you. That's any woman. You piss any woman off, she gonna burn you. You make her mad. I don't care if she white. I don't care if she black. I don't care if she Puerto Rican. You piss a woman off, she gonna make your life miserable. She gonna try to take you for what you have. Why I got to be only black women? We crazy. When you make us mad, that's any woman. It ain't no different. And it's the same thing with some of you sisters who out here swirling. Y'all out here swirling and thinking you get with a white dude, you playing it safe. Well, you better ask Aisha Tyler what happened with her. When homeboy got mad with her, he took her for everything she had. People is people. You cannot judge by color anymore. People. Everybody got an evil ass twin. And the sad part is you're not going to see that side until you and that person fall out. So y'all need to stay away from the stereotypes and and all of that, all of the negative. It's not safe for nobody these goddamn days. Honestly, I don't trust a goddamn thing. I don't care if you black, white, green, purple, because I've seen white people do white people in. I've seen black people do black people in. I don't trust a goddamn thing. My thing is, I will trust you till you show me different. But as far as me going walking around here with this stigma that is only black men that ain't no good and white men and this and white men, I'm not doing that. It's been some white men, yeah, they may don't beat on their wives and this and that, but they don't chop them up and throw their body in the damn woods for the for the alligators. People crazy. I don't care who you deal with. Yeah, my thing is, instead of you looking at somebody's skin color, and instead of you looking at, they looks, you better make sure that person don't have a mental illness, because you have a lot of people that's walking around here looking normal and they mentally ill. I don't care how good she looks. I don't care if she has a nice body, a nice butt, a nice breast. You better check her goddamn medicine cabinet, because she may be psychotic as hell. Y'all want to go by how somebody look. And then by the time you find out, you done got in too deep. I don't care how good he look. I don't care if he's 6'7", wear gator shoes, Armani shoes, and his stroke game on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 12. You better check that Negro medicine cabinet and make sure he's not a narcissist, because everybody don't look like who they are. And that's the problem. We're in the problem with in the world where people don't look. Crazy is not as evident as it used to be. You used to could look at somebody and be like, oh, I could tell that nigga crazy, or I could tell she crazy. You can't tell anymore. You cannot tell. So don't be too smart for your own good, and you figure that you know what I'm saying, you can size somebody up just by a couple of conversations here and there. That is very important, that when you meet somebody, you learn about their background, you meet their family, find out who they come from, find out if there's any mental illnesses in their family, find out if there's any generational curses in that family. Is there molestation in that family? Is there incest in that family? Is there abuse in that family? Is there alcoholism in that family? Because the problem with the black community, that is why y'all end up breeding kids that come here with all kind of problems, because y'all are just loosely having sex, everybody having sex with everybody, and y'all are not investigating people who you're going in a raw with, and you end up producing a child that has all type of mental illnesses and issues, and you thinking the child just bad as hell and the child just acting out. No, you conceived a child from somebody who comes from a family with a lot of mental issues and illnesses, because everybody is not supposed to breed with everybody. Some people got some bad bloodlines, whether you want to believe that or not. You have to spiritually make sure that you and that person spiritually connect. Yeah, exactly, Rep. And that's the problem with the black community. There's a lot of promiscuousness going on, and it's for black men and black women. You got some female whores and you got some male whores that just love to have sex, love to be in the raw and screw all kind of people. People so lax with sex. They don't care who they raw dog. They don't care who they have children from. And you realize when you have a child that's acting out and have all kind of behavioral issues, because you have to realize everybody bloodline is not supposed to mix. You got to be careful who you breed children from, because your bloodline may not mix with theirs. Do y'all realize animals are smarter than human beings? Because even a pig knows he can't breed with a damn horse. A dog knows he can't breed with a turtle. Whenever a dog decides to mate, a dog is going to go to a dog. A cat is going to go to a cat. A cat ain't going to try to breed with a dog and vice versa. But as sad as human beings, we don't know who the hell we should not to breed with. You're not supposed to just be breeding and having children from any and everybody. You first have to make sure there's a spiritual connection there between you and that particular individual before y'all even decide to have children together. You have to make sure you and that person are on the same spiritual accord. If you're going around here having random sex and you're just laying with any and everybody just because you can, what you're not understanding is you're producing what's called soul ties. Okay, realize the more people that you sleep with, those are the more spirits that you are carrying. Exactly, cool gent. Like oil and water, it don't mix. Exactly. You can't be careful who you sleep with because some people are walking around with demonic spirits. And do you realize when you are laying with a man or a woman that's demonic, spirits are transferable? It's not just sperm, it's not just the chemicals that are transferable. What's more worse than sperm? What's more worse than, the climax that exchanges during the actual sexual act? What's exchanging is the spirits. And y'all wonder why you walk around here sometimes, you having a good day, you having a bad day, why you in a pissy ass mood for no reason? Because you got all these soul ties. You got the soul ties, ladies, you got the soul ties of Greg, you got the soul ties of Michael, you got the soul ties of Jimmy, you got the soul ties of Marcus, you got all these different spirits walking around in you because you done been with so many different men. And that's why you are confused. You don't know what kind of man you want. You don't know who you want to be with. You done been with too many. That's the problem. It's not so much just protecting yourself from sex. Yeah, you can wear a condom, but let me tell you something. You can't protect yourself from them spirits, though. And spirits are more dangerous than it's just as bad as AIDS and STDs. Because slowly but surely, certain spirits can kill you and take you up out of here. Have you doing things exactly, sheeps? Have you adopting all type of personality disorders? It is real out here in these streets. And if most of y'all knew y'all word and stayed in it, you would know that. If y'all stay in y'all word as much as y'all stay in the bed with all these different men and women, you would know that. And the same thing with you men. You may look at it like you keeping score, you scoring all right, you scoring, you adding on all these different spirits. Because everybody you sleep with, you create a soul tie. I don't care if you slept with them 6 years ago, 10 years ago. You leave a part of yourselves with sex partners and you pick up their issues. Exactly. Energies are exchanged. Exactly, rep. Exactly. So you can sleep with, you can bang out as many backs as you want, but just realize when you sleep with that person, you have built a soul tie. Why you think the word says two comes as of one? Once they have sexually interacted, that person is joined to you. I don't care if it was somebody you met off a back page, you joined to her. What people don't understand is sex is a spiritual connection. It's a spiritual connection. Really, sex is supposed to be designed for married people. Rather, y'all, I don't care what the world says. I don't care because I know, see, the problem is with the world, we want the Bible, we want the scripture to fit where we want it to fit at. Okay. But the truth of the matter is, sex is not designed for people that are not married. It is not designed for it. I don't care what anybody says. You can sit up here and let the world deceive you and let you think that it's all right. I'm a single woman. I can screw as many men as I want. Or I'm a single man, as I'm just being a man. I can lay with all the women I want to lay here with. Yeah, and this is the reason why we have the problems we have in the world. Because if people would have did things the way God had designed it, we wouldn't have had no diseases. It wouldn't have been no STDs. It wouldn't have been no gonorrhea. It wouldn't have been no syphilis. Let me tell you something. We wouldn't have had no bastard children brought into this world from two parents that were unwed and was conceived out of a one night from the Motel 6. This is the reason why we have the problems we have. Exactly, cool gent. And this is another thing. As a woman, and I'm going to tell you this as a woman, if you have slept with too many men, after a while, your body will become confused. Your body would not know if a man is making love to you or if he's actually just banging you, because you have been with too many men. And what it starts to do is it wears down your body. It takes an effect. That's why some women, if you notice, some of them, they start to age rather rapidly in the face. And some of them may still have like a nice looking shape to a certain degree or whatever. But what you have to realize, when you're letting all of these different men enter in and out of your body like a correctional facility, do you not realize as a woman, your body is not designed to have that many penises in it? Let's just be clear. Let's be frank. Your body is not designed to have all kind of men run up in you. Your walls is not designed to have all kind of men entering in and out of your body. Exactly. And that's how it becomes loose. You're not supposed to, I don't care what the world says. You're not supposed to be sleeping with that many dudes. Your body's not designed for that. Your body is designed for only one man, your husband, to be the one to have the privilege to enter into your body. You don't need to, your body is not designed to have all of these different chemicals, all these different men inside of your body. And what happens is some of these women, when they have screwed with so many men, they lose an orgasm. They can't even get the feeling anymore, because what happens is too many men have entered your body and have knocked all of your walls out, to the point to where now there's no friction. There's no real friction for you to have the real enjoyment that you're supposed to have, because your vagina is not designed for that. It's just not. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people, it may sound kind of harsh that I'm saying that, but a lot of you women, that's why some of you women, y'all cannot orgasm. You cannot orgasm because you don't have too many men in you, and some of you men, if you with a woman and she's having a hard time and you can't please her, it may not be you. She may be too embarrassed to really say that she's been with a lot of men, especially if she's been screwing at 13, 14. If she's been screwing and having sex young, 9 times out of 10, by the time she's 30, she has had way too many sexual partners. And it is just what it is. Also, for men, y'all have to be very careful too with how much you give yourself, how much you sexually give yourselves to other women, because you can make yourself impotent before your time, because again, people are not using sex the way it was designed to be used, you know and we have to be careful with how far we put ourselves out there, and how you don't want to spread yourself too thin, basically. That's what I'm saying. So me people tell single women, keep looking for love, don't be alone, hurry and get married. Exactly. And that's true, Lizzie. I mean, yeah, Lizzie, that's true. But at the same time, we can't allow desperation to set in, to where the first person that's given us attention, we're going to jump ship and not give it a second thought. Because again, what it boils down to is you and that man or that woman, y'all have to have a spiritual connection. Y'all have to be on the same spiritual accord. And I understand sometimes as women, we get impatient because we're listening to other women, that are telling us you need to look for love. You need to buy by yourself. You need to hurry and get married. Even with that, you still have to have what's called discretion. You can't be so loose to the point you sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Daryl, but you can't be so thirsty that the first man who wants to put a ring on your finger, you're going to jump on board and marry him. You still have to have common sense, and you still have to have discretion. So it's very important that you have those things in alignment, when it comes to that. Okay. But I know I'm all over the place. I've been pretty much in and everywhere. But the whole purpose of me really doing this content is because there's too many YouTube egos. There's too many egos in the YouTube street. We got too many black men who think they smarter than black women, because they have this sexist attitude that black women don't know anything. We're not educated enough. We're not wise enough. And then you have some of these black women who think they are smarter than black men. And like I said, the truth of the matter is, black men and black women, we all have some type of knowledge that we can be sharing with one another. But we have too many egos in the YouTube streets. You have some of these men who have these black panels and they won't let no black woman come on there because they have this attitude that even if you are a smart black woman and you know what the hell you're talking about, just the fact that you are a woman, they don't want you coming on their channel sharing your knowledge because it's that arrogant sexist attitude that a woman is still, they consider a woman a second class citizen. And that's the same thing with some of these sisters. Some of these sisters, a lot of them, they will not allow black men to come on their channel because they know that some of these brothers will call them out for who they are. You know what I mean? Because whether we want to admit it or not, as a black woman, you don't have to deal with you. Okay? As a black woman, you don't have to deal with you. You don't have to deal with you. Only black men or whatever other men outside you deal with you. So you really don't know you like you think. You know, if the majority of us could date ourselves or marry ourselves, you know, we will get a better picture as to what the other person is dealing with when it comes to us. And same thing as you black men. It's easy for you to sit here and talk bad about other black women and all of that, but brother, you ain't never had to deal with you. Only black women or white women had to deal with you. So it's easy for everybody to have an opinion as far as to what a black man, what a black woman is. You know, the bottom line is until you really got to deal with you really can't say what somebody else is dealing with. And then, like I said, I'm constantly hearing all these gender wars. I'm hearing these black men bash black women. I'm hearing the black women bash black men. I'm hearing black men up here on their panels talking about how black women are or overweight and they need to work out, they need to hit the gym, you know. And I get it. All of us need to be healthy. We need to watch what we eat. We do need to take better care of our bodies. But I look at some of these brothers who got such an opinion about how a black woman's body is physically. But to be honest, from what I saw, a lot of y'all ain't cut. Y'all ain't got no 6 or 12 pack. I ain't trying to be funny. I done seen a lot of these kegs on the YouTube streets. I done seen a lot of kegs. I done seen a lot of gray hairs. A lot of you men, well, not all of you men. If it don't apply, you don't have to reply. Some of you men got all these high expectations on how a woman need to be physically fit, but I don't really see y'all doing too much about y'all physical faults, okay? And but the same thing with, you know, black women. You have all these expectations. A man got to have money. A man got to have a good job. How you as a black woman want to sit up here and have all type of expectations for a black man that he needs to make money, he needs to have A+ credit when you staying with your mama or you staying in Section 8 housing? Section 8 is paying for your house, boo. You ain't paying no raw rent. So how you gonna knock this brother if he's staying with his mom or something because you staying with the government? If you in Section A, you in housing, you staying with the government. I'm so tired of black men and black women always bashing each other. And the truth of the matter is, all of us need help in some form or another. We all messed up. I'm even messed up. I ain't got all my stuff together. I ain't where I need to be. Who am I to sit up here and bash any black man or black woman? I'm in a struggle too. But what I will do, if I have anything I got to say, I'm going to say it with love and some type of trying to educate you. But I'm so tired of black men and black women. Y'all been doing that. What's up, Donetta? Y'all been doing that for years on the YouTube streets. It's old. It's too much gender wars and too much black male bashing and too much black woman bashing. When really all us got a whole lot of goddamn work to do. Exactly, cool gent. I'm not where I need to be. I'm trying to get there. We all are a work in progress. Yes, we all a work in progress. The same energy you put into bashing and talking about other black men or other black women, you could put that energy into bettering yourself. That's what we need to be doing as black men and black women. Exactly, Rep. We expect too much out of people that we can't even provide. We can't even give. We got all these high expectations. How you want somebody with no kids and you got 20? I'm serious. Appreciate it, Dion. All these how you want a woman with a nice body, brother, and you walking around here with a keg. You ain't hitting no gym, you hitting a liquor store. You need to be hitting the treadmill instead of hitting that Hennessy. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the YouTube dramas. Everybody talk about everybody. And we all got problems around here. Who is y'all fooling? Just because we ain't in your personal life, that don't mean we don't know you don't have problems. I'm just tired of that mess. I'm telling you, only thing I can tell y'all, please be careful who y'all support. Be careful who y'all support because it's too many people out here feeding negative garbage. Be careful who you let into your ear gate. Be careful who you let into your spirit. You can't be listening to too much of the wrong information. You go supporting some of these channels and it's nothing but garbage. You will start to believe that same garbage. If you listen to it long enough, you'll believe it. If you listen as black women, if you sit around other black women who talk about black men bad all day long, it's going to program your way of thinking. A lot of times, it's an old saying that birds of a feather flock together. You have to be careful with the company you keep. I've had people, I've had friendship, I've had people who I had to let go of because when you listen to negative drama all the time, it will begin to mentally saturate in you. You have to be careful who you accompany. Rep says shallow people tend to focus on looks, but don't get me wrong, it plays a factor, but not a deal breaker. Absolutely, because the thing about it these days, looks are very deceiving. The main thing is you got to check that person's mental state of being before you check out how good they are in bed, and before you check out how good their stroke game is. You better make sure mentally they are intact. Because we got too many good looking women and good looking men walking around here that look good, but mentally they are damaged. And the problem with the black community, it's a lot of scorn. And I said it earlier, we have a lot of scorned black men and we have a lot of bitter black women. The whole black community, to me as a whole, is broken. We all are broken in our own way. And until you get some type of spiritual healing, and until you deal with issues that probably occurred in your childhood or issues that occurred in your past, until you learn to get some healing from that, you're going to continue to stay bitter. And what bitter people do is they draw other bitter people in. That's why I don't go to these channels where I hear black women talking bad about other black women and bad about other black men. I can't sit around and listen to that stuff. That's not good for my spirit. I'm not feeding that negative talking to my spirit. I don't care how strong you are. You can sit around somebody and be like, well, I could sit around it. That don't mean I got to do what they do. Let me tell you something. If you sit around it long enough, you will do what they do. You will believe what they believe. That's no different than you a married man and you hanging around a bunch of single friends and you up there lying and telling yourself, well, I ain't gonna do what they do. I'm married. I got self-control. You don't play with temptation. You don't play with it. You don't entertain it because it will draw you in. You sit around it long enough, you're going to do it. And she has to have integrity. Exactly, Rep. Bad company spoils good character. It absolutely does. That's why y'all have to be careful with these YouTube content creators that you support. If all of this stuff is negative all of the time, you don't need to sit around that. As soon as I go on the YouTube channel and I see them arguing, I see them bickering, I can't stay there alone. Because when you sit around, when you sit around that type of environment, you will find yourself getting angry about the situation. It don't even have nothing to do with you. I will go to some of these YouTube channels and I see these black men and black women going at each other. I start getting upset like it's my ass arguing. What's up, Craig Harris? You know how I do. Raw, no condom. Absolutely. You know, I give raw truth over here. No Vaseline. You know how I operate. Exactly. That you know that when I if you sit around that stuff, you will find yourself commenting. You'll go in the chat room, commenting under it. You putting in your input because you mad about the situation that's going on. I'm telling you, stay away from it, y'all. Stay away. You see, it's a bunch of drama. Exit the chat room. Don't listen to none of that mess. It is toxic. If all you hear is drama, I'm telling you, I'm guilty. I found myself doing it. I'm not going to tell y'all not to do something that I didn't do. I did it. Good times I go into a certain channel and I'm hearing these black women going in on these black men. I'm getting mad with the black man because he went off on the woman, or I'm getting mad with the woman who went. You find yourself angry and upset when you go on these chat rooms. You automatically start feeling some type of way, and it takes a toll on you. You start taking it personal, like you the one that's being insulted, like you the one that's being cussed out. You know, I don't draw myself into those type of environments. So it's very important that y'all are very selective because about who you listen to, who you allow in your ear gate. Because I'm honestly telling y'all, everybody on these YouTube streets, all of them are not doing these platforms for the right reasons. They all do not have your best interest at heart. The only thing they're interested in is your donations, and you are increasing their subscriber fan base. That is all they care about. So you got to be careful of who you listen to and who you get your information from. Um, we as black people have a problem with letting go. Just because they're our family, if it is poison, let them go. Absolutely. I agree with that. Poetic right. That bad vibe blurs you. Yeah, you can't do it. I'm telling y'all what I'm saying may sound a little basic and crazy. I'm telling y'all, all of this YouTube streets drama, be careful sitting around that stuff. It's toxic. It's toxic. You know, and that's very true. As Darius mentioned earlier, we have to learn how to let stuff go. I see people on these YouTube streets, they mad about a fallout they had with another YouTube content creator several months ago, and they still going at it. What's up, Gab? What's up, Cornell? I see black people in the YouTube streets. They are still mad about an argument or mad about disagreement on a live panel, and they still ain't talking to each other. It's been 7, 8 months ago, and they still mad with each other about it. I'm like, drink some prune juice and let the shit go. I mean, really. Y'all be mad with people who y'all don't even have to live with. Y'all don't even have to see them. They they on a computer. I'm gonna let somebody in a whole nother state behind a keyboard get me that upset to where I got to do a whole content going off on them for several hours at a time. I refuse to give the enemy that type of energy. It's just exactly. It's not progressive dialogue. Exactly. I do not understand why black people who have a disagreement, why y'all cannot settle y'all differences behind closed doors. Why y'all have to have these live panels with y'all subscribers who are supporting y'all, who are rocking with y'all. Why are y'all allowing y'all subscribers to see y'all act so ignorant? I ain't gonna say ignorant. Ignorant. Why y'all let y'all subscribers see y'all act so ignorant? It is old, it is tiresome. Every time I think we have grown and we are in another place, we keep going 2 steps back. Exactly, sheep stay. Exactly. And it's black men and black women will not let nothing go. Fall out with them one time or have a disagreement over live, they blocking you from their channel. All this petty stuff, blocking each other from panels, you blocking out, timing somebody out because they got a different opinion from yours. It's just so much pettiness. Exactly, and that's what I know, sheeps. I mean, controversy sells. What's up, Gabe? Passive aggressive attacks doesn't make sense. I agree. It's all about promoting the drama. While you think people are supporting your channel, they're not supporting your channel. They're supporting the drama your channel displays. That's what a lot of people get confused. So you have to realize, keep in mind that sometimes People who are real people are not going to always get the credit that they deserve. When you are real with your craft and you are real with your knowledge and you are real with your information, you're not going to have a big fan base, because the problem is we're in a society where people want you to pamper their emotions. People want you to lie to them and say, oh, it's okay to hate black women. It's okay to talk bad about black women. Oh, it's okay to talk bad about black men. It's okay to drag black men through the mud. We're in a society where black people, we love to lick each other's wounds. We want to sit down and have a pity party. And that's the only time a lot of black people come together is doing some drama. How is it I see black people come together on a panel all because they all beefing with the same person? They all so happen have beef with the same person, and they will sit on that same panel and talk reckless about that same person for hours. What's up, Latoya? I find it ironic that black people love to come together when they all hate the same person. How is that? I'm serious. I've seen too many people. I've seen too many of these content creators. They all start off real cool. They do a lot of live panels together. They all bashing the same content creators. They all talking about the same people. And next thing you notice, a week or two later, they done fell out with each other about something. Now they talking about the person who they've been on the panel with for months. And it's a lot, and I see a lot of women do it more than anything. That's why I'm very selective about who I do my live panels with. Because it's sad, but you have grown women, they don't know how to sit behind, they don't know how to talk and address their issues like grown women behind closed doors. It's just old and tiresome. Yeah, girl, I'm so sick and tired about you too. It's just tiresome, Latoya. Exactly, Isaiah. It's just very. Oh, I just don't understand. Oh, thank you, Indie Cider. Thank you for the $20 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I just I'm just over it. I can't log on my YouTube without seeing everybody going at each other's throat, without everybody dragging each other. Y'all mean to tell me, as grown men, let me ask you grown men something. Why all of a sudden y'all don't become so emotional? Y'all screaming louder than the women on the live panels. I've never seen so many emotional brothers in my life. What is the problem? Why are y'all screaming and yelling like women, like high school girls? I've seen, let me tell you something. The same thing that I see black men complain about black women doing to black men, I'm starting to notice that black men are doing it to black men. I was on another panel, which I'm not going to discuss, and I seen two black men going at it like two black women in damn Waffle House. One was screaming over the other. One was yelling over the other. They was calling each other all the punk mother effers and you fake some of the you. I'm like, grown men. When did our kings start acting like peasants? What is up? I felt so embarrassed to see two grown, full grown black men over the age of 40 arguing like two young niggas in the locker gym. Yeah, man, F you, man. You a punk mother effer, man. And fuck you, man. I'm like, oh my goodness, really? Now I'm used to seeing women do dumb stuff, but now I know we in trouble. We got black men acting like the black women who they complaining about. I'm telling you, some of you men, y'all better get your brothers in check, because y'all got all day to talk about what black women doing and how black women behaving. Y'all need to pull some of y'all brothers aside and talk to them, because y'all got a lot of emotional black men who getting on these YouTube streets and they acting like a goddamn fool. I just couldn't believe it. These grown men yelling at each other and assaulting each other. So that's why I don't want to hear no more about black women don't respect black men and black men don't respect black women. No, neither one of y'all, nobody respects nobody in the black community. So y'all can kill that mess. Y'all can kill it. I don't want to hear nothing else with no gender wars, because black women are disrespecting black women and black men are disrespecting black men. All of y'all are doing it. Every last one of y'all out there. I don't want to hear all of that. Y'all want to get on these panels and talk about how black women do each black men. It's all of y'all. All of us are guilty of that bullshit. All of y'all are doing that. You men ain't no better than the black sisters y'all complaining about because y'all getting to be real petty. I'm starting to notice a lot of masculine pettiness going on in these YouTube streets. What is going on? Why can't grown people get behind closed doors and say, look here, I was upset because you made a comment on a live panel. I felt you offended me. I felt you hurt my feelings. What is wrong with a grown man saying, dog, yo, dog, 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 dog? You know you hurt my feelings, man. A black man ain't gonna say that. A black man is not going to say that another black man hurt his feelings because y'all got too much pride and ego. Knowing y'all feelings be butthurt. Y'all getting just as bad as the women now. Y'all getting just as bad as the women. Y'all are so goddamn petty. I'm gonna start issuing out some man pawns. Yeah, exactly, sheep. Men get caught up in their feelings too. They getting real petty. It's about their tribal chief ego. Now that's a good one. I never heard of that. It's about their tribal chief ego. Too many black don't understand equal level compromise. That's some good. That's some good knowledge. That's some good knowledge, Indy. That's the problem. Yep. Don't want to be accountable. Housewives with it. It's just so damn messy. The black men are degrading black men. The black women are degrading black women. Hell no, we're not saying you hurt. I know, Gab. I know, Gabe. Y'all won't. You instead, y'all to sit up here and call each other all the fake mother effers and you punk ass nigga. And yo, the conversations I've been hearing lately, it's just been an embarrassment. I wish I didn't. I wish I could change my uniform and not be black for a month. I wish I could just retire from being black for a month so I can get a break. It's just so sad. And the sad part is, even if you try to be one of those black men and black women and you try to compromise and you try to bring peace, like with my channel, I try to level things out. I try not to go in too hard on one particular category and not address the other. I try to balance it out. But don't you know, it's still somebody that's going to say, I'm being drama. Or I'm only for black women. I'm only for black men. I've had people who came to my channel and told me I'm a Tommy Sotomayor. I've had brothers come to my channel and tell me I'm just like other black women. I'm like, oh, really? No, you want me to be like the black women you don't like because you want to have a reason to not have to like me. Bottom line. Because people find it hard. It's hard when you see a black man or a black woman that's genuine and compassionate of what they do. So we feel like there's an agenda. When the truth of the matter is, there are some black men and there are some black women who want the black community to get their shit together. And I am one of them. I'm just tired of the gender wars and the YouTube egos. People losing their minds because they're getting a lot of donations and they're getting a lot of subscribers. So they feel like they got the right to get out of pocket. And it's really getting on my nerves. Exactly. You're right. There are a lot of men that act like bitches, get all emotional. I'm telling you, uh, it's not a lot of you brothers. Y'all are looking bad. Y'all are looking bad. Y'all are looking bad. Y'all doing too much on Facebook, man. I mean, not Facebook, on YouTube. Why y'all screaming and yelling so much and calling each other all type of degrading names? Why are you talking to your fellow brother like that? You mean to tell me as grown men, y'all can't go meet up at a bar and have a drink or something like that and hash our issues out? And then the sad part about it is, let me tell you the hypocrisy. Let me tell y'all the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. I can't talk today. Hypocrisy. I ain't even had my wine and I can't even pronounce nothing. I hope. Yeah, Gabe. Whenever you want to do that, it's no problem. You one of the ones who panel I will go on. Some of these other brothers, nope, 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 nope. Let me tell y'all the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. One of y'all, please put in the word hypocrisy and spell it out for me, sound it out for me, because I cannot pronounce that word for nothing. Let me tell you the hypocrisy behind it. These same black men who I see, what's up, Angel, who I see go in on other black men on their channels, do you not realize hypocrisy? Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. I might have to find another word because I can't pronounce that word worth the damn. I ain't even going hip 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 wait a minute. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. I can't say that word, y'all. I'ma just let go and let God. I can't do it. Not today. That word is just not in my calling. I'm too embarrassed to even tell anybody I'm getting my second master's degree today. Until I learn how to say that word, I'm not even going to acknowledge. Hypocrisy. Oh, hypocrisy. Okay, good. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hypocrisy. Thank you. Because that word was really pissing me off. I couldn't get it for nothing. Hypocrisy. Okay, hypocrisy. Thank y'all. I was determined to get that word. I was determined because you know it's gonna be that one ignorant brother or that one ignorant sister. How she gonna be sitting up there trying to kick knowledge to us and she can't even pronounce hypocrisy? You know it's gonna be one. You know one is coming for me. You know it. It's gonna be one that's gonna dismiss everything I say in this content, and they're gonna take that one word and run with it. Y'all know how we do. But as I was stating, I find it ironic how you can get these brothers who go on these channels and they disrespect each other. I'm witnessing these black men on these live panels. They're disrespecting each other. They calling each other names. They calling each other's all kind of punks and you you uh you lame and you this you that. I don't even want to use the language that these men call each other. These same black men who degrade and disrespect each other. Let a sister come on that panel and call one of them what they call each other. Oh, hell will break loose. I find it ironic how black men and black women can disrespect the hell out of each other, but when the opposite sex does it, all hell breaks loose. The way these guys was disrespecting each other and going at each other, ain't no way a black woman could have came in that panel and called them what they called each other. Y'all know it wouldn't have went down like that. They would have tag teamed her like a pack of pit bulls, calling her all the bees, all the hoes. They would have kicked out the chat room because you know they don't spare us no mercy. And it's not just the brothers. Some of these black women do it. I've seen black women get on these panels and they will drag each other through the mud. Let me tell y'all something. The problem with a lot of these YouTube black women content creators, a lot of them they mess themselves up because they done told too much of their business. They done told too much of their business. When as a female content creator, if you up here telling everybody all your struggles, you up here telling everybody about all the hell you going through, people is going to use it against you. They're definitely going to use it against you. It's too many black women coming on these YouTube streets and they're exposing too much of their business. You tell them who you done slept with. You tell them who you done had a baby from. You telling all of your business on these YouTube streets, and then you want to get offended when other people make videos about it or other people opinionate on your situation. How is that? You put it out there and you think people aren't going to use it against you? Cyber thugging is hilarious. Exactly. That's a good one, sheep. Cyber thugging. Cyber thugging. I'm gonna use that one. What's up, Dan? What's up, Damon? Appreciate you for coming in. There's having too much insecurity and lack of self-confidence. If you're high self-esteem, someone else's stance or belief won't trigger you. Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, that's the reason why we got so many emotional black men and black women, because a lot of them is coming on these YouTube streets and they are acting bigger than what they truly feel. And eventually you will see their weaknesses, because the moment somebody calls them out on something, you will see them get emotional. You will see them go off. You will see them have a fit. There's too much messiness going on in YouTube streets. You got YouTube content creators that are sleeping around with other YouTube content creators. It's just too goddamn much going on. Y'all, half of them sleeping with each other. And my thing is, why so many YouTube content creators, the same people they complain about, you turn around and you find out they dealing with somebody like the same people they complain about. It's a lot of hypocrisy going on in these YouTube streets. People is lying. People is acting like they one way on these platforms, and when they log off of these platforms, they doing the exact opposite of what they are telling y'all not to be doing. It's almost like going to these churches and fellowshipping in these certain churches, and your pastor that's teaching you all of this knowledge behind closed doors, they are living a totally different life from what they preaching to y'all. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't understand. You cannot be falling up behind these YouTube content creators. You supporting them, you giving them your money, and you doing all this other stuff and everything, and you're not realizing that at the end of the day, you drawing the wrong attention to yourself. You really are. Because people are basically, people are only going to show you what they want you to believe. You got one of them sisters that's preaching about how you need to be saved and married, and behind closed doors, she living a back page life. Or you can have one of those black men that'll tell you, you don't let no black woman run you and tell you what to do. But at the end of the day, he got a black woman living with him, and she's running his money. She's spending his money. But he up here schooling you and telling you brothers, you don't let no black woman run you. And his black woman is running him. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fakeness going on in the YouTube streets, and y'all will break y'all neck trying to follow up behind what these people is telling y'all to do. I wish I agree. You never know who you are interacting with behind the screen. No, you don't. Because the thing about social media gives you the advantage to be something that you're really not. Social media has the power to do that. You can pretend to be who you want people to believe you want them to think you are. That is what gives you that advantage. That is why you can't get hyped off of none of these people. And then when their business come out, then you want to say, oh, I ain't think they was like that. I ain't think, sure you didn't. Because they're not going to show you the real them. You don't know these people. I don't care how many subscribers they have. I don't care how big their channel is. You do not know them. These same brothers, these same sisters that schooling y'all as subscribers, telling y'all how y'all need to live, telling y'all what to believe in, and y'all worshiping them like they the gods that they pretend to be. Y'all worshiping these folks, y'all donating to them and all of this, and y'all don't even realize y'all could be donating to lies. Y'all could be supporting a cause that's not even true, because you are not with these people 24 hours. You're not with them 24/7. These same black men that are telling you to stay away from black women, you better believe he probably was banged out one as soon as he logged off from doing that live chat. Or he messing with a black woman. Same ones that's telling you to stay away from something, they be the main ones entertaining it. I've seen black women stay away from better males. Stay away. And they're the main ones messing with them. Which we shall remain nameless, because we don't want to do no names over here. And it's not just certain people. It's more people than y'all think who's doing this. They will tell you to stay away from certain people, and they be the main ones messing with them. Oh, stay away from these ratchet black women. Stay away. And they be the main ones messing with them. That same ratchet woman, they call her 3, 4 in the morning to come over and give him some brain or whatever. But to be sitting on here telling you all day, you need to stay away from black women. You need to stay away from black men and all this and that. And she letting the black man come over to her house every night and bang her back out. And meanwhile, you paying donations. You putting all your money into these falsified prophecies. It's like one big messy high school. Yep, it is. That's exactly what the YouTube streets are becoming. It's becoming one messy high school. Becoming like messy high school. We got a lot of petty grown men and grown women who do not know how to settle their differences like adults. They don't know how to do it, and a lot of them they don't want to settle they beef behind closed doors because they want an audience. You got to realize some people are addicted to approval. Just like you have some people that are addicted to drugs, addicted to porn, addicted to sex. Do you not realize, ladies and gentlemen, that there are some people out there, they are addicted to validation? They have to have approval. They overdose off of attention like it's medication. Some people have to have attention all the time. And attention is not just it's not just a black woman thing. It's not just a black man thing. It's just a broken person thing. A person that's broken and miserable and not really happy, they're the ones that are always looking for attention. Exactly. And that is just why, I'm content with my channel. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers. I don't always have 400 people over here. I'm okay with that because my mission is to not entertain you. My mission is to educate you. If you want to be entertained, you got plenty of content creators in the YouTube streets. They're already doing that. You know where to go if you want drama. YouTube streets is like a buffet. It got a little bit of everything. You got one channel that does drama. You got one channel that educates you about life and family. It all just depends on what type of person you are. If you're a drama filled person, you're gonna go to where the drama is. If you're a person, you're about positivity and you're about, growing and you want to better yourself, you're going to go to the channels that's going to inspire you to do that. I'm not going to go anywhere where it's going to drain me of my purpose. As black men and black women, we have to realize we have to be on the purpose. Don't let what's going on in the YouTube streets, make you lose yourself. It's very easy to get caught up in these YouTube streets. I've seen content creators when they first started their channel, they were really good, they were really positive. I enjoyed going to their channel. And over time, what happens is people start letting subscribers get to their head, start letting other YouTube content creators get to their head. In some cases, all it takes is for you to miss and link up with the wrong person in the YouTube streets, and they can damage you. They can damage you. You do the wrong live panel with somebody, and they bring other people on that can taint your brand. You got to be very careful. That's why I am very particular. I don't do live channels with everybody. I don't do live chats. I don't bring everybody over here. It's to the point to where, as much as I would love to, yeah, people do, and you're right, and the people genuinely seek out stupidity and degeneracy. I agree. That's what people seek out. That is why, as much as I would love to branch out and do other things, I just don't feel comfortable because I see too much negative stuff on YouTube. I just don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable jumping on everybody's bandwagon, and I don't feel comfortable bringing everybody on mine because everybody does not. Some people have agendas. Everybody's not rocking with you for the right reasons, and that is what you have to learn in life. Even if you're not a content creator, be careful with who you allow in your circle, who you befriend, because everybody doesn't have the best interest. People want to go where the action is happening. People want to go where there's more subscribers, where there's more drama, where there's more entertainment. Basically, you're going to go with where you are comfortable. If you can sit around drama all day, then maybe you're comfortable with drama because you are drama. Me personally, I can't sit in that type of environment. I don't have the energy to listen to people go at each other's throats for hours about the same thing over and over and over, man. I'm telling you, it's too much YouTube egos and gender wars in the street. It's time for black men and black women. Y'all need to start handling y'all differences behind the scenes. Stop letting your subscribers see you be messy. Stop letting other YouTube content creators see you be messy. Until y'all get that, until y'all get to that place where y'all are ready to mature, this chaos is going to continue to keep going. It's going to continue to keep spreading like cancer. So that's the only thing I can say about that. But I'm going to get ready to wrap things up. Just to get ready to let everybody know. Again, I still have my cable company. If you are interested in getting cable, I have 7,000 channels. I'm actually, this is my other little company that I have on the side. I have my own live cable app stream known as Espresso Streams. My live cable app has over 7,000 channels. Not only do I have 7,000 channels, I also have all the live pay-per-view events, which means you will get all pay-per-view events for free. If you're with Dish Network, if you're with Direct TV, if you are with Comcast, you're paying too much for your cable. My app, I can give you 7,000 channels plus all sports, all movie premium channels, everything that the cable has, but more. I also have cable networks from other countries. You can get cable from India, China, Venezuela. I have over 7,000 channels. So for anybody who's interested, you're more than welcome to hit me up at my email if you're interested. You want to get more cable for your money. My cable is only $25 a month for those who are interested. So if you want cable, but you want a cable that's affordable and it's also top-notch quality cable, it's not bootleg. You're not going to see people walking across the screen. You're not. The quality is dope. It's high def. So for anybody who's interested in getting a cheaper cable, it's only $25 a month. Basically, there's no late fees, there's no taxes, none of that. This is not a promotion price. $25 a month is exactly $25 a month. Not only would that live cable be on your TV, but you can also get live cable on your mobile phone. So I have it also to where I can give you the app where you can have live cable TV on your mobile phone. And actually, if you are interested, I can send you a free 24-hour trial of my cable. If you want to check it out before you buy it or you invest into it, I can send you a free trial. The only thing is you have to have internet and you have to have the Amazon Fire Stick. That is the only way I can send you a trial or whatever. So if you're interested, I'm just trying to look out for y'all. I know y'all paying too much money for cable. Your cable bill, $100, $200, state tax fees, all of that. Yeah, if you got the internet, Poetic, if you got the internet and you have the Amazon stick, I can send you a free trial today. I can send you a free trial within 2-3 minutes. And you could be watching all 7,000 live channels for up to 24 hours before you decide to buy it. I've been yeah, it is too high. It's too high. It's too high. Before I started selling it, I was actually a customer of this company. I was with them for 2 years. I've been let go of my cable company. My cable was $158. That included cable, that included my telephone, and that included my internet. So once I got with this company, I got rid of the cable and everything else, and I just paid the internet. So my internet bill right now is $70, and I only pay $25 for the cable that I'm telling y'all about. So if you want cheaper cable, you want to save some money, I have everything. I even have adult entertainment. So for y'all who are into that kind of thing, I also have adult entertainment. You also get that as well. You get everything. It's a really good, phenomenal um cable company or whatever. So if y'all interested, y'all want to pay cheaper cable, I got everything you could think of. I have all the sports packages for all of you guys who like sports, like the Red Zone. And I don't know, because I don't watch sports. My husband watch all our sports stuff. But I know we got the NFL, we got NBA, we got the wrestling, we have everything for all the ladies. I have all the Lifetime channels. If you're into the Lifetime channels, yeah, all you gotta do is get an Amazon stick. You get the Amazon stick, poetic, and you email me because you have my email. I'll give you the instructions on how to download the app, and I can get you some cable. So your bill will be $25 a month. That's it. Come on, black folks. I know y'all love deals. Y'all love paint. Y'all love y'all love getting steals and deals or whatever. So I'm trying to look out, but it's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's no pressure on my behalf. But if you're interested, you're more than welcome to it. Again, also for those who decide to get the cable, the way you will make your payments is you will just cash at me once a month. You cash out me your $25 once a month, and I could turn on your cable. It don't matter what time, it don't matter what day, I could turn on your cable. Let's see. Netflix. Oh yeah, and see the thing with Netflix is cool, but see, Netflix is getting ready to go up. And my thing is, if you're going to pay, let's see what this damn thing is here. If you're going to pay Netflix $13 a month, and you know Netflix usually shows the same thing over and over. It takes them a minute before they upload or put new movies on there. With my app, $11 more, that's $25. You're going to get plus that. Not only will you get all the live stations, but I also have a section with movies. I got movies that are currently in the theater on this app, and it's good quality movies. And I also have series. So for you, those of you who like to binge watch and watch your Game of Thrones and all of that other stuff, all of that is on there. It's just way too much stuff I got on there to explain. That's why it's just better if y'all get the Amazon stick, I can send you a trial. That way you can look at it and you can see everything it has to offer. But anyhow, I definitely appreciate. Oh, how many channels, Raymond? 7,000 channels. That's how many channels you get. 7,000 channels is Showtime. You get like 8, 9 Showtimes. You get like 10 Cinemax. You get like 7 HBOs. You get all your stars. I think it's like 6, 7 stars. Stars Black, because y'all know Power get ready to come back on and all of that. You get all your stars. You get all your sports packages, Raymond. Um, NBA, NFL. Shit, I can't remember how much stuff. Let me see if I could log on my little cable right now and tell y'all everything that I get. Yeah, you get 7,000. And this ain't no exaggeration. I'm telling you, you get 7,000 channels. Okay. You get all your sports, and the reason why it's so many channels, y'all, is because you get international channels. Do you understand? You getting channels also from China, from Brazil, from Japan. You getting channels from other countries too. That's why it's so many. You're not just getting the channels from America. You're getting channels from other countries. That's why it's over 7,000 channels. And like I said, you also get adult entertainment. So for those of you who like porn and Pornhub, you get like 300 channels of adult entertainment. Now, I don't watch that stuff, but I know other people do. You get live pay-per-view events. So all the pay-per-view events that come on, and you know how with the regular cable you got to pay extra for the pay-per-view, you don't pay extra. You get all pay-per-view events automatically. All the fights, all the championships, all your pay-per-view events are free with this cable. That's all included. You don't pay no extra. You get all of that with that. Yeah, I'm just saying, cool gent. It ain't my thing, but some people like that kind of stuff. So I'm just telling y'all what's all on there. We got a lot of kids networks for the kids, plenty of cartoons, plenty of shows for the kids. There's a section I have, right? There's a section called the 24/7 section. The 24/7 section is my favorite section. Because what I like is 24/7. It has certain shows, like it may have Sanford and Son, it may have Saved by the Bell, it may have Living Single. Each station has that one show that will play for 24 hours. Like if all you like is Sanford and Son, that one station will play nothing but Sanford and Son. If all you like is Batman, if all you like is um just Game of Thrones, whatever, it plays that one show for 24 hours with no commercial. So we also have that. So yeah, so like I said, it's a lot of stuff that come with it. The only thing is you have to have an Amazon Fire Stick, because I have to practically I have to give you an app that you install. Yeah, that's all my husband watches, Cool Gent. That's why I got it. My husband is into sports and that anime. He's a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I don't know the damn fascination behind it, but he loves those kind of cartoons. All of that is on here, Cool Gent. You will get all of that. There's a section for those type of cartoons that you like. My husband likes that Dragon Ball Z and all that other animation stuff. I don't know what type of anime do you like, Cool Gent? Because I can let you know if it's on here or not. Yeah, my husband is into the sports, the anime shows, and he likes that sci-fi mess. All of that is included. Let me see right here. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a lot of channels, y'all. I mean, you're getting way more for your money. They added NASCAR. For anybody who's interested in NASCAR, they have all of that on there. It's a lot of channels you get to choose from. Like I said, you have everything. You get everything that Dish Network does. A one-time fee. Yeah, you'll just pay your fee once a month. You pay $25 a month, Raymond. That's all you do. And the good thing is, when I give you this app, the app is going to let you know when your bill is due. You know what I'm saying? Every month. So you don't have to keep up with it. As soon as you log on, it's going to tell you when your billing cycle is over. You just pay $25 once a month. That's it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And this is not a promotion price. Once you sign on for this cable, you will only pay $25 a month. It's as simple as that. You don't pay $25 a couple of months, and then a month later I go up and then I say, oh, I want $50, $60 now. No, once you pay 25, you pay 25. So it's just, I think it's a really good option. Like I said, I'm glad I invested into it because I save a lot of money on cable now. Cable was raping my pockets. I was paying Comcast almost like I said, $158. So because of this app, I don't have to pay all that no more. Yeah, if you just pay your $25 a month, that's all. It's nothing. There's nothing to it. You just make your payment once a month, and you'll have all your channels. I got all the local news networks. I have a lot of people that ask me, "Well, will I get my local news networks?" Yes, you will get all your local news networks. I get all the local news networks from all over, from every state. I get news networks from Florida, from Arizona, from even the state you in. You will get all your local news networks. But anyway, that's my information. So if you got any questions, anybody, if you want to know any more information about my cable company, only $25 a month, you can email me. Char has left my information, so just email me and let me know that you're interested. If you have a Fire Stick, I could send you a free trial within 5 minutes. That way you can look at it tonight before you decide to buy it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can hook you up with that free trial. Also, I have my own travel agency as well. For those of you who are interested in traveling, um, basically doing cruises and doing a vacation with your family. I also have my own travel agency. It's called Travels Vacations Tailor Made. I'm going to put that in the box as well. So for those of you who are interested, you want to book a vacation next week or a couple of months from now, you want to go on a cruise with your family, with your husband, you want to go on a Disney cruise with your kids, you know what I'm saying? I got you. Or whatever. I have really good rates. I have inside connections to where I can give you cheaper rates compared to what you'll be paying off of through other cruise companies and through other agencies or whatever. So anyway, that's definitely my information. Yeah, that's my link right there. You can copy it and paste it before I shut it down. And yeah, and you can also book off of my site, Cooljet. You got to register first. Anybody who's interested in traveling through my agency, make sure you register before you go on my website. It's important that you do that because that way I can keep up with your reservation for you and make sure that you're getting everything that you need. So you got to make sure you register. That way I'm alerted in the event that you book something, and that way I can help you keep up with it. Yep, I do airline discounts, all of that. Yes, ma'am. I do all of that. That's why I'm putting it out there. So, like I said, I got a couple of hustles going. I got my cable company, and I got my travel agency. If you just want to book a room or something like that, even if you ain't got no big plans, you can do that through my site too. But you have to register first. Yep, Raymond, hit me up when you get your Fire Stick. I got you. We can lock that cable in, and believe me, you'll be very happy because your pockets, you're gonna save way more money with cable than what you're paying now. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate all y'all for stopping by, hanging out with your girl, Lady Mocha. I'm gonna get ready to shut it down. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate all the positive energy, the positive feedback. Again, this is your girl, Lady Mocha. I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm going to always break you off with a slice of knowledge. Remember, if y'all have any information about my travel agency or my cable, just email me and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Take care. Bye.